ready, we're just gonna come right into child's pose with your big toes together and just sliding your arms forward, relaxing the forehead towards the earth. And take your time here to kind of shimmy into the shoulders to adjust and bring the hips a little closer to the hips. So the hips closer to your heels. So just take your time and we'll make our way into child's pose together. Nice. You're going to breathe kind of deeply in and out. And you're going to start letting yourself transition from that place where we were more external, which is always nice too, to be in community, but to a place where we're going to let ourselves maybe get a little more into the senses. So you're going to sense from within your body now. Sensing the length of the arm bones, sensing the side of the hips, and sensing the length of your spine towards your heels. Great. Excuse me, I think I am going to cough for another moment. Ooh. Okay. Just take a moment there. We'll be here for about 10 more breaths. When you are ready, you're going to stay in this position, but take your palms together and bring the fingertips to the mid-back. And then walking your elbows forward a little bit more. So drawing the elbows a little more forward on the mat so you anchor through your elbows and anchor through the hips. And we'll breathe into that whole length of the body from the crown of the head all the way to your tailbone. Take about 5 more breaths like that. Okay, sorry about technology. What? Okay. Oops, sorry about technology. I was getting the mute to work, which it did. And then it kicked me out. Okay. So from here, take your time and come into cat and cow. There. Okay. I feel like it's one of those days when technology is going to do what it does. So just in your own breath, in your own body, taking the time to create that merging of breath and movement. So sometimes we practice just to kind of get into the poses, just get the stretches, just kind of get moving and get going. And sometimes it's really nice to give ourselves that extra space to really feel right now the whole articulation of the spine. To know that this is when you can really drink in your breath. So what is that like? To let yourself take your time to feel the entire in-breath and the entire out-breath. When it feels nice for you to do so, also making some circles with your hips and the shoulders, letting the head just follow along. Whatever feels right for your body right now. Making it all about discovery and comfort. Discovering of what creates more comfort. Great. And then from here, just spreading the hands a little more. We're going to come right into downward dog. So taking your time, just walking the feet a little closer in, let the head go. And with the knees a little bit bent, we're going to draw the outer hips back. And relaxing the heart towards the legs. Nice. Spread your hands even more. Relax the shoulders here. Bend the knees a little bit more to bring the belly a little closer to the thighs. Great. We'll take 3 more breaths here. With each exhale, just let go through the lips. Let the breath just fully pour through and out. Great. And then from here, we're going to bring the right foot forward between the hands. Nice. So we're coming right into our lunge here, bending the right knee, drawing the left heel back, rolling the shoulders back. Then for a few more breaths here, just simply feel the length of the back leg. Draw the right hip back, press down through the right foot. So feel a little bit of a lift from that right foot pressing down. We'll relax the heart a little more towards the earth here and take the back of the neck into neutral. Great. We'll take 3 more breaths like this. Left heel drawing back, right knee gently bending. Great. Then we're going to take the left hand towards the earth. Right arm is going to sweep up, twisting through the spine. Nice. Relax the right shoulder. Lean the heart back. And then stay here, but draw the right hip to the left heel a little bit more. So feel that sensation of that aligning and that opening through the hips. Nice. And then let's bring the hands back, come back through downward dog for a moment here. And then when you exhale, left foot forward between the hands. Nice. We're lengthening the right leg again, drawing the right heel back, bending the left knee. And again, relax your shoulders. Get the back of the neck to just be neutral. Relax the chin towards the throat. And then take the time to kind of sense into your alignment and into the sensation of the body kind of pressing towards the earth, but the earth pressing back up to hold the weight of the whole body. So a few more breaths here. We're lengthening the right heel back and we're bending the front knee. Left foot presses more into the earth. Feel that lift through the heart as the left foot presses against the earth. Great, and then staying here, right fingertips against the earth. We're going to sweep the left fingertips towards the air. Relax the shoulders. Turn across the mid-back. Breathing into this. And for a few more breaths, you're going to draw your left sit bone towards the right heel. So those two kind of have a connection now. You can feel the left hip opening just a little bit more. So breathing into this. Great. And then hands back towards the earth. We're going to come back through downward dog for a moment here. And we're going to step the feet together in downward dog. So you're going to bend your knees a bit more. Step your feet together, draw the hips back, draw the heels back somewhat. And we're going to take the right foot to the outside of the left foot. So you're crossing your legs here. Nice. Then we're going to spill. So you're going to twist a little bit the hips to turn belly to the right side. And we go on the outside of the left foot. Right hand to the right hip. Nice. All things being equal, you're kind of turned and your chest is facing the right now. And then we're going to bring the right arm up. Nice. And then we're going to walk that right foot forward even more so that the right toes are pointing out. Yeah. And we're breathing into this. And then we're going to come on back. And let's come back through downward dog for a moment. Then we'll step our feet together. Left knee crosses over the right. Relaxing your shoulders a little bit. Draw the belly button to the spine. We're going to spill onto the outer edge of the right foot. Left fingertips towards the sky. Draw the tailbone to your heels. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. And then if it feels better, I didn't mute you guys, sorry. Left foot is going to point forward and you're going to turn open the chest. Oh, this is my weaker side too. So we're going to breathe into this, pressing against the earth, lifting through the hips. Nice. And then back to center. Come back through to plank for a moment. Roll the shoulders back, draw the heels back, belly button towards our spines. Heart lengthening forward. And then the crown of the head relaxing. So again, back of the neck, nice and neutral. Beautiful. Knees towards the earth, relax the feet. We're going to peel back down towards the earth. Stack the hands on top of each other and forehead to the hands. You're going to take a few breaths here, exhaling through the mouth. And 2 more breaths like that. Great. And then we're going to sweep the arms back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back. And then lengthening the knuckles back. We're going to draw the heart up. Tailbone is going to press a little more towards your mat. Lift the heart. Great, super hard to talk here. So draw your heart up. Nice, take 2 more breaths like that. Nice, and then exhale, come on back, forehead towards the earth. Take a couple of breaths there. Great, and then when you're ready, we're going to bring the elbows to the ribs, draw the heart up, roll the shoulders back. And once again, we're going to bring the hands together behind us, clasping, rolling the shoulders back. Maybe the toes are going to float off the earth, and we're going to roll the heart up. And breathing into your locust, drawing shoulder blades together, tailbone towards the earth. Nice. We'll take a couple more breaths like that. Awesome. And then gently release, forehead towards the earth. Take a couple of breaths again. From here, hands onto the earth. We're going to come back onto the hands and knees, back to table. Great. We're going to lengthen the right leg here. So left knee is still on the mat, and we're going to take the right toes to lengthen into the leg nice and long. Great. So we're going to breathe into this. Roll your shoulders back. Draw the heart up. Then we're going to take the left foot outside the right foot. So again, just crossing over, coming into a plank with the legs crossed like this. Nice. Breathing into this. Walk your hands in a little bit more. Align the shoulders under the hands. And we're going to come onto the side again. You're on the inner edge of your right foot. And we'll bring the fingertips towards the sky. Nice. Relaxing the shoulders, drawing our heart up, lengthening tailbone towards the heels. Take a couple of breaths there. Awesome. And then hands back towards the earth. You're going to sweep the right foot forward outside the right hand. And then we're going to take the right knee outwards towards the outer edge of the mat. We're going to turn the palms up. Let the palms face the sky. And then we're going to start walking the hands forward. And relax the chin towards the throat. You're going to let yourself just curl in. Feel free to have the back knee against the earth if that is better for you today. And we'll take a few more breaths here. Nice, and then hands back towards yourself. Let's take fists this time. So just closing the hands gently against the earth. You're going to slide the right leg across your mat. It's like you're making the number 7 with your legs. The right leg is the top bar. Left heel is going to draw back, relaxing our shoulders, drawing the heart up a little. Back of the neck is neutral. And we're breathing into this. Take a few more breaths like that. Play with micro bending your knees a little bit here, and then straightening again. Great, and then come into pigeon, right knee to the right side of your mat, and you're gonna just stretch forward and relax for a few more breaths. Exhaling completely. 2 more breaths like that, continuing to draw the right hip back, drawing the right hip gently towards the earth. Great, and then when you're ready, we're going to bring ourselves back into a plank for a moment. Heels are going to draw back. Nice. And then this time, left knee is over the right. I think that's correct. Yep. Left knee is over the right, and we're going to spill onto the outer edge of the right foot. And straightening the legs somewhat, just pressing them against each other. Lengthen the left fingertips to the sky. Great, breathing into this. If this feels like too much, take your left foot forward again and have more support that way. So we'll take a few more breaths like this. Great. And then come back to center. And we'll slide the left leg across the mat. So making that crisscrossy number 7 again. Top bar is the left leg this time. Nice. Then you can play with being on the inside edge of the right foot, or you can come back onto the ball of the foot. See what feels better. And again, micro bend and straighten the legs. If that does something for you there. If it doesn't, both legs can be straight. You can just hang out there and breathe. A few more breaths like that. Great, and then we're going to take the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Nice. And let's take a couple more breaths like this, spilling onto the outer edge of the left foot. And maybe you're going to slide your arms forward. That feels okay. Back knee can come back on the mat if that feels better. And we're going to let ourselves just kind of drape forward, relaxing the heart breath by breath towards the earth. Great, and then take the hands back, come onto the fists, roll the shoulders back, and then we'll just bring both feet together. Nice, relax your shoulders here, roll them back, draw the tailbone to the heels. And then we're gonna bring the knees to the earth, relax the feet, bending the elbows, lowering belly towards the earth, lowering the forehead. Great. From here, we're going to roll the elbows back, draw the heart up. And exhaling, we're gonna lower. So continuing like this a few more times. Pressing down through your hands, draw the heart up. And exhale, we'll lower. 2 more times. Draw the heart up. Exhale, lower. 1 more like this. Exhale, lower. So we'll just rest here for a few breaths. Relax the hands now and just lay one cheek against the earth, or forehead can be forward again, whatever feels nice for you here. And take a few breaths like that. Nothing else to have to do. Great. Open the hands, pressing down against the earth, rolling the shoulders back. We'll come into pigeon on the left side. Left knee to the left edge of your mat. Right leg is going to extend back. Nice. And this time when we come forward, we're going to try to bend the elbows and take the fingertips behind again. So in your own time, coming on down, forehead towards the earth and fingertips to the spine. Great. And just breathing here. We'll take a few more breaths there. Nice. And then gently release. Start walking the hands back towards yourself. I'm going to tuck the toes. You can transition either through downward dog or through child's pose, whatever you prefer. I'm going to bring the legs back. I'm going to draw the hips back. Relax the shoulders. Bend the knees a whole lot. Great, and then when you're ready, bend the right knee, draw the right leg up, coming to 3-legged downward dog. And then we'll bend the knee again, open the hip a lot more. Great, and then right foot comes forward between the hands. Nice, from here we're going to kind of collect ourselves for a moment here. So just again, find your foundation. Relax the shoulders back, draw the right hip back, bend the right knee, draw the left heel back. Beautiful. Then we're going to slowly bring the arms forward, fingertips lengthening forward, shoulders are still relaxed, hips are drawing back. And then right knee bends again. Great. You're going to let yourself kind of feel the movement of your arms against the air. So inhale here, the heart floats up a little. Exhale, you're going to lay the belly more on the right thigh and sweep your arms back. Great. So a few times like this. Inhale, we're drawing the arms up. Exhale, we're going to lower and draw the arms back, drawing the shoulder blades towards each other. And inhale. Exhale. Shoulder blades towards each other. One more time. And exhale. Great. And from here, come through downward dog for a moment. Bend the knees, draw the hips back. And when you're ready, bring your left leg up, extending the leg, and bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten one more time the back leg, and bend the knee, open the hip a little more. Awesome. And then we're going to step the left foot forward between the hands. Nice, and then again, we're going to take a moment, let the weight of the body really get a chance to kind of sink towards the earth. Let everything kind of draw down and then feel the support beneath you. And then bring your belly button in a little bit. And we're going to bring ourselves a little higher. Fingertips going to draw forward. Right heel is going to draw back. Then inhale, we'll float the heart up. Same thing here. Exhale. Arms are going to sweep back, shoulder blades are going to gather. And do it with your own breath a few more times. Inhale, draw the arms up. Exhale, laying belly against the legs, sweeping the arms back. Notice how it feels each time to collect those shoulder blades towards each other. We don't use those areas very often, so strengthen a little bit there. One more time, drawing up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Beautiful. Spread the hands. We're going to draw the hips back. One last downward dog for this part here. Bend the knees, draw the hips up and back. Release the head. Take 3 breaths here. Great, and then come into child's pose for a few breaths. Knees apart. Slide the arms forward. Relax the forehead. Nothing else to have to do. Just take 3 breaths, letting the breath flow through the lips. Feel all parts of the breath that is flowing in and all parts of the breath that is flowing out. Great, and then we'll walk the hands back towards ourselves. Nice. So now we're going to step the right foot forward. And just let yourself lunge forward here. Take a couple more breaths, relax the shoulders. Keep the eyes relaxed. Eyes are soft. From here, we're going to open out into a warrior 2 shape. We're going to tuck the back toes, come onto the inner edge of the left foot. Nice. And we'll come in a side angle. So right elbow is gently onto the right leg, and left fingertips are going to draw up towards the sky. Again, shoulder blades are going to gently draw towards each other and down to the hips. Then we'll extend the left fingertips overhead. Nice. When you inhale, you're going to open up the right arm and you're going to look palm facing up over your fingertips. Exhale. We're just going to relax and look forward, drawing the arm in. So a few more times like this. Inhale and exhale. Great. Then we're going to sweep the left arm and take the left fingertips to the right hip. Nice. Draw the left shoulder back. Still lunge into that right knee. Draw the right hip towards the left heel and turn the heart. Nice. Relax the right ear towards the right shoulder. Take a few more breaths like that. Great, we're going to come through Warrior 2, extending the arms. Reverse Warrior, slide the left arm down and just let yourself draw across and relax the shoulders. Tuck the chin, relax the left ear towards your left shoulder. Take a few more breaths like that. Great, and then we'll transition. Come back through, stack your feet together. Nice. Inhale, we'll draw the heart forward. Exhale, we'll simply fold. We're going to slide the right leg back. Relax the right knee against the earth. Great. We're going to take a few breaths again. Just getting ourselves centered. Letting the hips relax and come forward. Relaxing the shoulders back. Letting the eyes be soft. Taking a few breaths just like that. Great, and then when you're ready, we're going to transition into a Warrior 2. So coming onto the inner edge of your right foot, we're going to bring ourselves up, grounding the right foot. Just opening up through the arms. Nice. Left elbow onto the left leg. Right fingertips towards the sky. Relaxing our shoulders here, drawing our shoulder blades to the hips, and then sweeping the right arm across. Nice. Tuck the chin and just relax and look forward. So again, inhale, you're going to keep the palm facing up. You're going to look back. Exhale, just relax, looking forward. So continuing like this with your own breath. The front knee is bent. The back foot is grounded. A few more like that. Great. And then we'll take the right fingertips to the left hip. Relax the shoulder, roll the right shoulder back, and turn the heart towards the sky. Couple more breaths. If you feel like you're sinking into the front leg, press down more through your feet and roll the heart open. Great, and then exhale, back through warrior two. Right arm is going to slide down, left arm is going to glide across. Come into reverse warrior for a few breaths. Nice, we're going to transition into a wide-legged position. So just straightening the front leg, turn the big toes to face forward. Nice, and we're going to walk the hands forward, back of the neck is neutral. So if you don't like folding forward too much, just keep the neck neutral, look gently forward. If you want to come forward more, walk the hands forward, drape the heart towards the earth. So we'll take a few breaths here, just lengthening into the lower back, lengthening into the inner legs. Nice, and then we'll walk the hands back towards ourselves. You're gonna bend the right knee more, walk the left knee, sorry. Bend the left knee more, walk the left foot in, and then we'll come into kind of like a side lunge. Yeah, so right toes are just off the mat, and should feel the inner right leg here. Nice, relaxing our shoulders. Just take a few breaths there. Nice, and then we'll transition. We'll bring the right foot in a little more, bend the right knee, left foot coming off the earth, breathing into it. Inside of the left leg, that left seam line, breathing into it together. We're going to take it one more time to the left side. So bend the left knee, right foot comes off the mat. Relaxing the shoulders here, but lifting the heart. This kind of feels light a little bit. Nice. Great. And then back to the right side. Bend the right knee. Extend the left leg. Lift into the heart. Press gently down through your feet. Fingertips are super light. They almost don't need to be there. Great. And then we're going to walk our hands towards the front of the mat. We're going to stack the legs back. Coming back into plank. We're going to just let ourselves draw the hips to the right a bit more. Just balancing on the balls of the feet. And then to the left. Feel it in the shoulders too. Feel the stretch across your shoulder blades. Couple more breaths like that, side to side. Great, and then we'll relax the knees towards the earth and come into child's pose with the knees together. If that feels good, if it feels like it's a lot to come back to the earth, you can sit higher too and take a few moments like that. So whatever feels best for you in terms of where the circulation is at, how the head is feeling right now. Take a few breaths then. Great, and then gently, we're gonna bring ourselves back. Nice. So we'll come into reverse table, coming onto the fists again instead of the hands, just so it's a little easier on your wrists. So we're gonna press down through the fingers, through the hands, roll the heart back, walk the feet forward, and draw the belly to the sky. Nice. Great. Breathing into this. Relax the head back if it feels good. If not, tuck the chin, keep the eyes soft, just look forward. A few breaths like that. Nice. And then release the hips towards the earth. Now we'll spread the hands and turn the fingers back. Nice. And then from here, we're going to deliberately, this time, just let yourself kind of become a hammock shape. So you're going to draw the mid back into a curve like this. Then we're going to bend the knees a little bit and just go side to side, looking away from where the knees are going. Feel a little bit of a stretch again across the shoulder blades. Nice. And then one more time. Coming onto the fists. When you're ready, press the feet towards the earth and draw the hips up. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart. The head again can choose which direction you want it to go. Draw it back. Or tuck the chin, look forward. Take a few more breaths like that. Nice. And then gently lower. And again, we're going to turn the fingers back. And relax the mid back, curling back in. And then we'll draw the knees side to side. Nice. Great. And then from here, we're going to let ourselves relax a bit more. You're going to relax onto your back. And we're going to take the arms into cactus. Nice. And just bend the knees. Let yourself rock side to side, massaging into the lower back, into the sides of the hips a little bit more. And if it feels okay, you're going to take the knees a little further, side to side. Doesn't matter if they come to the earth or not. Just what feels right for you right now. A few more breaths like that. Feeling the inner knees gathering towards each other. Great. And then from here, we're going to slide the hands behind the knees. We're going to draw the legs up and let them just widen here. So if it feels okay, if you can connect to the ankles or your feet or hold your big toes, you can also do that. Relaxing the shoulders here, just breathing here, letting the inner legs just lengthen to whatever degree feels okay right now. Feel free to micro bend the knees if that feels better. And then what we're gonna really just be gently focused on is just a breath. It doesn't matter, the legs will lengthen in their own time. We're just here to hang out and to breathe and to be. Just observing. If the hands are able to hold onto the feet, we're just going to draw the legs in and out, resisting a little with the hands. So gathering in Deliberately use the inner leg muscles to do this gathering in. Notice if you're doing that. If you're holding on to the calves, that also could be an option, or even behind the thighs. A few more like that, just breathing. Keep hitting the plant. And then we're going to crisscross the legs. So you're going to bring the right knee over, and then the left, you're going to point the toes. This is where we start trying out those Asian fitness videos. But actually, yeah, it's quite nice. So continuing like this, side to side. Relax the arms to the side. Great, few more breaths like that. Take one knee in front and then the other. Alternate. Great, and then we're gonna draw the left foot more towards the earth, but keep it a foot away. Right leg back, and then just switch. So just kind of swimming on your back. Nice, pointing through the toes, using the inner legs, using the core, the mythical core, and breathing into this together. Great, and then we'll bend the knees, hug in the shins, draw them together, interlace the hands over the legs, and just relax. Nice, just close the eyes here, just breathe here. Relax the shoulders, nothing else to have to do. Nice, and from here, we're going to lengthen the whole body. You're going to draw the arms gently up and interlace your fingers. Press the palms away, especially the index fingers are going to press away. Great. We're going to walk the feet a little more to the left. We're going to let ourselves carry the shoulders gently to the left and come into a banana shape, so crescent moon. All the way through the right side body, just breathing into it. Relaxing the hips here. I'm just closing the eyes, just letting it all be luxuriating to it, Savasana. Nice. And then switch to interlace of the hands, come back to the center, press the palms away again, and walk the feet to the right this time. And again, we'll wriggle the shoulders to the right, stretching into the left side body, pressing away through the index finger part of this interlace. Closing the eyes, just breathing here. With each exhale, letting yourself kind of melt a little bit here towards the earth. So there is lengthening, there is efforting, there's also at the same time kind of letting yourself be supported by the earth. Nice. And then simply release. We're going to bring the feet a little closer to the hips, just bending the knees. A few windshield wipers on the back. Just rocking side to side. Just enjoying the breath now, nothing else. Very gentle focus, very simple aligning of the senses with the movement. Great, and then when you're ready, you're going to come into your Savasana. So whatever feels nice for you, maybe today, very simple, just as you are lengthening the legs, closing the eyes, just relaxing. Maybe you want some props under the head, under the knees. You can always do that. We'll take a few minutes to just let everything integrate, let everything just absorb into the body. Nothing else to have to do. And breath by breath with every exhalation, really letting body be held by the earth. this moment, everything is fine, you're safe, you can relax. I'll let you just relax in your Savasana, like you when it's about time. Just letting everything start to melt and dissipate. Letting the energies flow all by themselves through the body, connecting all of the parts of the body with your awareness. Just letting yourself really enjoy just being here. Just take another 5 breaths like that, knowing that each of these 5 breaths is spacious, that there's no agenda, just a container for being. Let yourself taste that spaciousness, that ease. Know that you can create these pockets of spaciousness throughout your day to return to, so you can remember this feeling in your body. The nervous system is relaxed. Everything is aligned. Great. And taking smooth, deep breaths. Smooth, deep breaths into the body. And feeling the breath circulate throughout the body. Feeling relaxed and complete, just as you are. In your own time, just starting to make a little movement, stretching in any direction, and coming to your side and resting on your side. And from your side, transitioning to any comfortable seat, we'll meet with the eyes softly closed and the palms together at the heart. Then we'll take a breath in together and chant Om to seal our practice. Bowing to the wisdom of your heart and to each other.